Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're unboxing this Asus VP28U 4K monitor. This is the box. It says Asus. So in the box you get this metal stand right here, and there's some plastic film. Then you also get this instruction booklet, this power cable right here. There's a display port cable right here. And there's a manual for different cable configurations in the back. And then here is an HDMI cable. So it's nice that they include all of the different types of cables depending on what kind of port you're going to use. So now we're going to open this part up. So here's the corner if you want to read any of that sticker information. So right here on the bottom of the monitor where the stand is, there's also this plastic wrap. So depending on if you're using the actual stand that comes with the monitor or not, you can remove this bottom tray right here. There's these two tabs right here, and you just push them down and then pull back. And then this plate comes off, and you can change the mounting style if you're going to put it on the wall, or you could just leave it. Alright, so putting the stand on, you remove this piece of tape, and you get this screw that has like this little key on it so that you can actually turn it and then make it flat. And there we go. Now it is on the stand. So from corner to corner, the screen is 28 inches. The aspect ratio of the screen is 16:9. The dimensions of the screen in terms of horizontal and vertical are 620.93 by 341.28 millimeters. The screen has a non-glare finish. It has an LED backlight. The panel type is TN. The horizontal viewing angle goes up to 170 and the vertical goes up to 160 in terms of at what angle you can see the screen. The pixel pitch is 0.160 millimeters. The resolution is 3840 by 2160 pixels. The screen has a brightness of 300 nits. The response time is 1 millisecond. The refresh rate is a maximum of 60 Hz, and the screen is flicker free. Although the monitor will show up as an audio source when you plug it in, there's no speaker built in. The monitor also does have an earphone jack, so you can utilize the speaker input on your computer if you plug in your headphones to the monitor. The ports or inputs that this monitor will take is DisplayPort 1.2 and HDMI version 2.0. In terms of tilting the screen, the range of motion that it has is -5 degrees to +20 degrees. It weighs about 5.4 kilograms with the stand, and without it's 4.6. So Asus also has their built-in Game Plus software, which includes a crosshair, a timer, an FPS counter, and other display alignment functions. The monitor supports adaptive sync and FreeSync with NVIDIA GeForce GTX 10 series and 16 series and the 20 series. So basically most newer graphics cards. And those are all the main specs. Of course, I'll have the main page with all of the other more detailed specifications in the description. So there's actually a little joystick right here. If you hold the button, the screen will say this, and then you can click the button and then it will bring up this. And so I'm using DisplayPort, so I'm gonna go down, down, and then click, and then it should go to my PC. There it is. So now I'm going to show you all the functions of the monitor that you can use with a little joystick button in the back. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the different settings that you can configure with the menu built into the monitor. So I'm going to click the button. And so if you go to the right, it will actually power the monitor off, as you can see. Then you hold the button, and that will turn it back on. And then if you press the button again, you can go back into the menu. And then if you want to exit, you always just go left, or if you want to back out of the menu, you always just go left. So you can always do that no matter what menu you're in. When you're in this menu, if you want to go to just the general settings, you click the menu button, which is the middle button, and it will bring you to this whole menu. So right here you can configure all your settings. So these are different presets for color modes. So right here you have RGB mode, scenery mode, theater mode, game mode, night view mode, reading mode, which just darkens the screen a little bit, and then darkroom mode, which also darkens the screen even more. This next setting is the blue light filter, so you can either do this on Windows or whatever OS that you're running, or you could just configure it in here. And as you can see, it kind of gets dimmer. So that's that. And then there's also this brightness and contrast, so you can change this. It's a little dial. It goes all the way down to 0 and up to 100. Same with the contrast. The saturation menu is actually disabled, so you can't change that, at least in the preset that we're in right now. And then you have color temperature, so you can have warm, normal, or cool. It also, skin tone also isn't available in this preset mode. And then there's smart view, which you can just turn on or off. This next one is the image, so you can change the sharpness level, trace free, aspect control, which you can't really change because the monitor is 16:9 by default, vivid pixel, and then adaptive sync, so you can turn this on or off. I have it on. And then we have our input select, so you can have HDMI 1 and 2, and then also DisplayPort. And then right here you have your Splendid demo mode, volume, which just controls whatever you have plugged into the monitor, Game Plus, which includes all of the different features for gaming. So you have your crosshair, timer, FPS counter, and display alignment if you're running multiple monitors. Then there's also Quick Fit. This just allows you to also align your monitors or change the size of the screen depending on if you're trying to configure it to a size of a paper. So you can, as you can see, this is the size of the screen relative to a piece of paper. So that's how the paper would fit on the screen. Then we have DisplayPort Stream, Eco Mode, which is off. If you turn it on, it dims the brightness, which I already have lower, and it basically just conserves energy with less brightness. The OSD setup is just settings for the menu that you're in right now, so you can make it less transparent, more transparent. And then you can also change the timeout settings, how long it takes for it to close by itself. And then there's more right here, more settings. If you scroll down, it will bring the rest of them up. So language, key lock. Alright, so the key lock, if you turn it on, you won't be able to access this menu, and the only way to turn it off is to hold down the joystick for 5 seconds and then it will unlock it. So it's kind of just like a method to ensure that no one tampers with any of your settings. Information, it just tells you the resolution, the hertz, and the model. And then you can reset all of the settings right here. And then the final menu is just presets, so you can set your own presets. And you just click it to go into one of the presets, and you can load it or save it. And that is the built-in menu. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I can try to answer them. And yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.